to the Invincible. Left off right before we go inside, and I just noticed this bitch ass robot.
Some robot. Doesn't react to my presence at all. I don't know if that's a good sign or bad.
I wouldn't worry about it.
I think I should worry about it. Oh, some real shit. Pete? You want fuck us part? Alright, so. How the fuck do I get inside? You don't know if I should take out your sliders. You know your sliders are blocked by tubes. What the fuck? What the fuck is that? Nothing. I mean, I can't find a way in. I've been looking, but I haven't found a way in. And she looks really, really covered in glass. I think they noticed me by now. They're not here. I'm going down in that chasm and see what that is. What the hell is it? Force field? I forgot how I see my objective. Search the base to find the crew. Thanks. Only if I can somehow get inside. Dude, there's no press button. In this game, I just remembered. Ah, here.
Clear. For now. I can't hear anyone either.
Slider. Sometimes you put your shit lower. What the hell? They were excavating something. Alright. Some more excavation, taking out rocks and shit. Moving rocks and shit. What's this say? A black hole. The summary of the quarterly research. The empiric research simulations conducted throughout the last quarter led our team to the following conclusion: 1. Every kind of matter may be a black hole. 2. A black hole may trap light using force of gravity. 3. We accede to the thesis that the existence of an object such as a black hole is a consequence of general theory of relativity. 4. A black hole may absorb a star, even the size of a sun. 5. The star consumption, or in other words, the star dematerialization, is uh, accommodated by the flash of matter coming from the side of a black hole. The scope of It makes a verification that I think about it. I'm really tired. The object of our intensity research throughout the next years will be a singularity, a small point of a huge mass, present inside of every black hole. In our team opinion, it's a place where every law of physics is being broken. Star, the minion and warping of reality. What's this way?
Moving on. Still quiet. It's eerie.
Nothing, nobody. Let's go back this way. Let's get the other way.
Empty. Everywhere, just empty.
It's baffling. Who abandons an entire base?
Dying of the Sun article reconsideration to the co-editor. So and so responsibility for scandalous article tarnishes my good name and diminishes my science achievements. I politely ask for recertification of the article Dying of the Sun, a scientist threat on page 9 and 10 from the 5th issue of the science periodical Young Astroscientist. Astrophysicist. My bad. Published in the current year, and the text appear not only fundamental mistakes of science nature, but also inappropriate questions of my hypothesis delivered at last Congress. I enclose a correction. According to I remain the authorship, Dr. Bunzel Nabuza. Research conducted during the cosmic voyages. I acknowledge that the time of hydrogen burning out in the stars depending on their mass, but the phenomenon applies to all stars and ours. However, we will try to enchant the laws of physics isn't located, and nothing implies that it will be located outside the phenomenon's range. This is my hypothesis, then. What's my hypothesis then? In the future, all hydrogen fuel in the sun's core will burn out. A sphere of hydroconic fusion will expand until the temperature drops below 10 million Fahrenheit. The core itself will shrink. Ashes from the hydronic fire will serve as fuel, allowing a second round of fusion reaction to begin. It will lengthen the life of the aging sun by a few hundred million years. However, if certain, the sun will turn from yellow dwarf into a red giant star. A gravitational pull towards Venus and Earth will decrease. Thus, the mentioned celestial bodies will succumb to distance themselves from the star. As a result, they will be somewhat rescued, but the mightier sun will yet be able to consume Mercury or dying. I guarantee, based on my research, that the statement voiced by me and the sun living as the main sequence star for 10 billion years, that is, the existence began 5 billion years ago, and it will shine for over 5 billion more years, is true. However, it's not a as we read in the opinion and so editor threats based on liable hypothesis baloney and a pipe dream of a renowned seeking doctor of astrophysics science disturbing the emotional well-being of a human. I don't know what the hell this is saying. I can't lie, I'm not about to read the rest of it.
They may have discovered something important. Mobilize all troops to action.
Even technicians? They've left valuable equipment unsecured. Someone should have stayed to watch over it.
I'm at the central module. In the headquarters.
You walked in, just like that.
Yeah? The doors were open.
Unbelievable. Just unbelievable.
I find something you're not telling me, man. You're starting to piss me off.
I've got a device for intercepting alarm signals. There isn't much of it. Single record. Poor guy. He's dead. awaited help for over a day.
Mm-hmm.
Critically low blood saturation. He died of hypoxia. At the time of his death, he was...
Yasna, is it necessary? This information will no longer
somewhere
help
near the
anyone.
city. 18561.
754. Yes. It's Gorski. I'm sorry.
You lied to me. You lied how he died.
I knew you would
Died
blame
of
yourself.
hypoxia. Is that low
Of course
oxygen?
I do. I could have saved him.
Fuck.
Left him that fucking tank. Why?
I made the right decision,
Oh,
Yasna.
I'm
Given the
trying to play this.
circumstances and our knowledge at the time, there was a high risk your sacrifice would kill you both.
Fuck. We let him die.
No, Yasna. As I said, I made the call, not you.
It would be easier to think so, but I can't.
Yeah. Fucking let him die.
One more thing. I realize we still need to work together. So, I'll submit my reports as usual. But that doesn't mean everything's fine.
Understood, Doctor. I appreciate your
We landed
professionalism.
somewhere over here,
I have a
didn't we?
record of their mission. Each step, location, units,
Base 1 and 2.
including dates.
I'm all
Research
ears.
area.
Day 0, landing place. Their main ship's in sector AQ-28.
The Invincible. What? They didn't move it.
Seems so.
I'll try to track it down. Please tell me what else is in there.
Shore base 1.
Like us, they became interested in the ocean. They got there on the 7th day.
Quite late.
Guess they weren't in a hurry. Before setting up this base, they were stationed not far from here, but seemed very determined to reach this area. They dug a vast system of tunnels.
When did they finally get here?
On the 15th day of the mission. They conducted research and during excavations found... you won't guess. Metal structures.
So we had no chance to outrun them.
Yeah. And they were already at an advanced stage of works when we were still in orbit. In the end, they sent a convoy to a neighboring sector.
So that was their last move.
There's no information about their return. Maybe I'll find them there.
Highly probable. Do you know what the current day of their mission is?
They left on the 25th day. That's all I know. Well, I can't back out now. I have to follow them.
Well, it's your decision. Although I admit I'm also starting to wonder what you'll find.
People, Astrogator. They must be somewhere.
I'm sending a satellite. Soon I'll have an image of the area where the ship landed. We'll see if the Invincible's still there.
I'll continue to search their base. On the 24th day, they sent a convoy north to the sector. Oh, to the sector where I found Gorski.
You suspect they went after him, having detected his signal?
Oh, surely they could detect him. They could have detected all of us. But would they really do something about it?
Well, for some reason they left their base. I'm assuming that has something to do with it.
Astrogator, this doesn't make any sense. You can't just wrap up the whole operation. Anyway, the first thing they would take were vehicles and equipment. Only the people are missing here. force field's down.
Start of a new chapter.
I opened the passage. We can follow the convoy route now.
When you're ready, Doctor. One more minute, and our satellite will be over their ship. Ah, we're lucky. Clouds are low.
Is it there or is it gone?
Fortunately, their ship's not here. Neither there or...
Are you still looking?
Not here either.
You could have left her.
Bingo.
Oh,
Yes?
still there?
Found it. They're still on the planet. Didn't fly away.
Good to know. Thank you.
Everything in AB.
I'm leaving the base. Going after the convoy.
Dried up seabed. Dried up sea. I got a cool song she's singing. Is this the convoy? What is this? Fine salsa.
Yes?
Astrogator, I have a question.
Of course. I'm listening.
What altitude can I reach in a flying saucer?
The Alliance's saucer. Is there one?
Yes. And it seems
Holy
to be in
shit.
one piece.
That's great news. I can confirm that you can fly it to Dragonfly. If it's not too large, has a functional propulsion system, and you haven't forgotten everything from your piloting course, and if the Alliance engineers didn't screw up their robots, it might work. There are many unknowns, but let's hope for the best.
I'm inside.
Cool. I don't want to get off planning yet.
Right. The engines are functional. There's a vertical thrust. Hey, that's a good sound. This could actually work. Okay. Time to take off. So far, so good.
Yeah,
Saucers in takeoff position.
Are you able to increase altitude?
I'm checking.
no.
Shit! What's going on? The warning lights are activating and the saucer's not lifting at all.
That doesn't necessarily mean anything bad. Ascension requires maximum power. Just give the engine some time. Okay. Let's check the controls.
Worked pretty good.
Everything's fine here. It steers smoothly.
We're only still on that. That's
Oh, wow. What a perspective. To see the same terrain from above. I can see the entire riverbed.
no, I can't.
It's clear now that the water used to flow here. It shaped these slopes. Hey, 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 hey! What are you...
What happened?
I didn't do anything. The saucer suddenly dropped and crashed into the ground. Shit! The generator cover must have cracked open.
Evacuate immediately. There's no chance it'll fly again. It's a good thing it failed this way. It could have been considerably worse.
So much for hope.
Don't worry. This is just one of their saucers. I'm sure you'll find another. Fully
Probably had the other
functional.
people crash. That's why I'm still fucking here. This is what I saw on the compass. Can I fucking... Okay.
Huh? Where have you gone, buddy? Astrogator, one of the robots moved away from the perimeter. It stands all by itself, on a distant hill. It's active, I guess. Doesn't it know how to get back?
Do you think it's worth investigating?
I guess everything's worth investigating now.
Let me climb up it. Come on. It must be fucking hot. I ain't see no fucking coverage from the sun. Just, that's a beautiful fucking sun, though. Hello, Mr.
Attention.
Robot. Yeah?
Human in danger. Attention.
Who's it in?
Help needed.
It's broadcasting a message. One of their people is in trouble.
Sounds suspicious. Did they go away and leave someone behind? Doesn't add up.
Robot, do you understand me? He's not responding.
The robots are called Arctans.
Ah. Arctan, answer me. Over.
I confirm. Over.
Oh, you can talk to them after all. Arctan, lead to the human in danger. It worked. The robot moved.
He turned around and just says, you. And he fucking grabs me with my neck and kill me. Kinda slow, huh, buddy? Hurry the fuck up, dog.
I'm at the spot. Astrogator, we can't help this man anymore. He died a long time ago. Surprisingly long.
Your fucking journey. Jesus, he was alive. Get up, eggs and bacon. Today, the command woke us up and called us for an off-scheduled rally. Most of the aggregated speech, I did my best not to lose attention. I took the note of change of plans, that is, landing on some Revis or Revis. Anyway, what do I have to say? I'll be home later than sooner, that is. Well, but then the command explained something else. My stomach twisted, and I started thinking only about breakfast. Eggs and bacon. Not a kingdom, not an entire star colonization. For eggs and bacon. Motherfuck's a weirdo.
I found his journal.
Anything of importance in there?
I'm about to find out. Remember, Regis 3, loaded like a helium balloon. The chamber serviceman, whose name I have deliberately forgotten, instructed me between the lines that we are to land on a planet called Regis, precisely Regis 3. 4 days before landing, I wanted to take the guys for the control room against the grain. I brought up the subjects of our landing on the Regis. I asked for their opinion, and that's it. I took the rap. I got caught up in the stream of grudges and they have against me, have against the machines. It's as if we were responsible for every fall in history of the Condor fights. 3 days before landing, according to the probe data, Regis is mostly a wasteland, so I'm not surprised that we have so many volunteers willing to repair this screwed up drive. First of all, any job is better than staring at a blind spot. Secondly, when you do something, you at least have the impression of impact anything.
Let's find out.
Impacting anything. Jesus, man, stop fucking writing so much. 2 days before landing, yeah, no surprise. I didn't get into the noble group of repairers. I don't want to cite the arguments of the command. I know my qualifications, but I'll be doing what I call Cannot Regis 3, which is counting the goddamn grains of sand. 1, 2, a million, blah blah. 2 days before landing. As soon as I return, I report readiness to change the unit, or maybe for something smaller. Never mind, it's already decided. 1 day before landing, they checked that Regis 3. There couldn't be a worse place to stop. There's nothing here. Like literally, you can drink yourself to death out of boredom. Our people were a little taken aback, or even surprised. They're now sitting and talking. Landing day. Here we are. The command sent a signal to headquarters like landing on Regis 3 completed. A type of sub-Delta 92 desert planet. We are making landfall on the second equilibrium procedure. I hope we won't be here for too long. First day on Regis, scientists say that the composition of the atmosphere here allows you to breathe quite easily without a helmet, but just not for too long. An hour maximum a few. So exactly how many I had performed estimates in my take this way. We would have fallen to pieces a long time ago. Third down Regis, the repair has been taking them long. So the scientists started drilling in the ground to examine this and that. After all, no one will forbade us, and a man is able to do a lot. Oh, shit's the agency, right? 50 on Regis. I overheard two of our guys talking about resources today. One claimed, no, one calmed down, the one who always spreads panic in the crew. I drew a conclusion for myself from this, and it's quite positive. With all our with our water and food supplies, we certainly won't starve to death here. That means I'm pretty sure I'll be able to leave Regis 3 before we use up less than half of our pantry. Oh man, let me pause this.